Hello, my name is Tina. I will tell you a story, Jan the Mosquito. This story is about a young mosquito called Jan. Every day he travels around looking for food, and the favorite food for a mosquito is, of course, brood. Jan is a lonely mosquito and has very few friends. As an infant, his parents won't put out rancid meat to attract flies, just so he won't have someone to play with. As he grew into an adult, he won't go out alone and travel hundreds of miles in search for food. One day he saw a beautiful girl and flew down for the snake. The girl was called Han, and he loved her smell. Immediately he flew by her shoulder and smelled her sweet perfume. He could see her blood pumping through her veins, and he could feel her heart beating as he flew up and down close to her body. He knew that she was the only girl for him, and he wanted her soon badly. He kept looking for a safe place to drink her blood, and then he saw it. Jan flew up to her ears and decided to drink from her neck. Suddenly, Han heard his whistle and swapped him with her hand. He plummeted to the ground like a falling bomb. His little body bunched as he hit the pavement, and it took more than an hour for him to regain the use of his wings. Jan limped home in misery and in agony. When he arrived home, he was greeted by his friend Tuấn Anh. "I have had a terrible day," he said. "I am sorry, but I don't want to listen. Your story is boring," Tuấn Anh repeated randomly. He threw out his impolite friend and then went inside to watch TV. That evening he was visited by his friend Trang. She listened to his story carefully. Trang thought for a moment and then said, "You should bite her in a place that she cannot hit you." Jan thanked her for her advice and offered her some chicken. The next day, Jan went out looking for his loved one. He searched, and just as he was about to give up, he saw her. Without hesitation, he flew up to her and looked around for somewhere to bite. He followed her into a coffee shop and was distracted by the smell of coffee. Then he saw the perfect place to bite her. He flew over and started to sink his nose into her bottom. Unfortunately, she was just sitting down at the time. Jam felt his bones crushing as he tried to escape from under her. He managed to wiggle his way out from beneath her body and slide down 2 legs of the chair onto the floor. He checked himself to make sure he was in one piece before flying home again. When he arrived home, he went straight to his room and fell asleep. The next day, he tried again and again, but could never get to his beloved brood. He tried biting her face and got splashed onto a wall. Then he tried to bite her hand, and she squashed him into her hand. He tried her hand, but as you can imagine, that was a big mistake. He felt very frustrated and miserable and at his falling, but then he got an idea. I will bite her ankle, he said in an excited voice. That afternoon he looked for Hank. He tried the coffee shop, parks, and then he tried the zoo, and there she was looking lovely as ever. He stooped down and looked at her legs. She was wearing a skirt, so it was easy for him to bite her ankle. He closed his eyes, and as he made his final approach, he sunk his nose in and started to drink. Yummy! He thought while he was drinking. Then he noticed something strange. I don't remember her leg being so hairy, he thought while opening his eyes. It is so hairy. He pulled out his nose and flew away slightly. Ah! He screamed out. He looked in horror at what he saw. In front of him stood a dirty old monkey that was scratching an area on its bottom while he had biting it. Oh my God! He screamed while biting and calling. Jam became a vegetarian. After that day, I never tasted brood ever again. Now he likes suckers juice from carrot and tomatoes. He has never been happier. The end.